Hello, fellow adventurers! Welcome to the Ramblers Tavern. I am your host, Basil Not the Herb Strike. I am joined by my co-host, the Beard of Wisdom, the Great Black Dragon of the Midwest, Wormhold.
Hello!
You are loud. I have to fix you. You're too great. I have to make you slightly less.
I just got too excited.
And that voice comes from the love of my life, my sweet, my adorable, my gremlin, known as Ari, known as Cherry Coke Royal in other places, and more affectionately known as my wife.
Hello, I am my wife.
And welcome.
Also known as the foul temptress who stole Basil from me.
I'm sorry, do you want him back? He smells.
I do.
Well, when you put it that way.
Okay, the thing that breaks me is not that, like, you played with it. It's like, well, if you put it that way. Ew, germs.
I didn't know he was smelly.
He's so stinky. He smells like dog.
How dare?
He smells like dog and boy.
How
Dog
dare
and
I
boy?
dare I be rightfully attacked like this?
I could have handled dog, but not dog and boy. I'm sorry, Basil.
Not
This'll
dog
never work
and
out.
boy. That is where the line gets drawn.
I will
He's
have
like
to
the wolf
I will have to
man.
love you from a distance, my man.
Well, at least I have one thing that still loves me. Holds up ball of moth that is wife. Why is it in a cage? She growled at me. So, I have gathered you all because I have tried doing something like this on and off throughout many years, and it finally feels like we're at a proper time, and I am more entertaining of a person to where we actually can host a funny little podcast.
Funny podcast, yay!
Yeah. This is the Ramblers Tavern, the only podcast that is being funded purely off of PNG tubers and vibes. And what we're gonna do today is we're gonna have fun conversations. We're gonna chit-chat with chat, and we're gonna see where this goes. By the end, near the halfway mark and end, we will discuss some news topics that I feel range from things Worm and I care mostly about, things that people in general care mostly about, and then something that I think in particular Ari will care about. And
I care
then
about many things.
this is true. And then I have a funny, crazy news article to end on from the Associated Press, which, if there was ever a sign that now was the time to try out doing a podcast, I feel like someone out there, because the story that got published is a little insane. And I feel like it's just like, oh, you want a silly story for your show? Try this on for size. And I'm like, someone in the universe wants this show to happen. It was chosen by the gods themselves.
Or them other people down below. They'll never know.
I did not consider that, but regardless, I know how to throw horns. I know how to get Satan's attention in the most generic white man way possible. So I'll do
Throwing it back.
I've heard Satan likes it when you throw ass.
I hate that both of you went the same direction. I'm trying to be like making the horns like rocker thing, and both of you are just like, nah, wiggle that flat ass.
He got a square ass. He go.
The funniest and rudest thing that Ari has ever told me is I'm built like Carl Weiser.
For real. That was before you lost weight, though.
Yes, I have lost I'm still chunky in all the best ways, but damn, if I ever needed a reason or like inspiration to like start going on some jogs and cut back on the soda, which I'm still struggling with. It was that fucking comment.
But look where you are now. You now look like the Grubhub Carl Weezer.
Why did my
You don't know what I'm talking about, do you know what
No, I do, and that's the problem. God damn!
This is fun.
Why did I marry you? You're so mean
'Cause I'm
to
cute.
me. That is one
That's
of
why
many
you
things.
married me, because I'm cute and I'm mean to you.
Okay, we gotta talk about something else. Like I can't keep taking shots like this. I can't keep taking the heat.
You want to know another reason why he married me?
Do tell.
I can't say because I don't think that would go over very well.
it's too
Scandalous.
it's too spicy. You know what? I'm gonna act, because normally I'm like all about like, no, it's fine, feel free. But I'm thinking about it like, no, I want to see what the internet comes up with, because the internet's gonna come up with like the correct answer very quickly, and then go off the rails and do something just like absolutely ridiculous and completely unpostable to YouTube.
And I guarantee you, Chad, it has nothing to do with that one thing that happened in Costa Rica.
I've actually been to Costa Rica. Twice.
Worm, you swore that you would never bring that up again.
Oh, is that the door?
No.
Everybody have a nice night.
Not the rafting. Not the whitewater rafting. No, not again!
Oh, you know what? Actually, Hun, you should talk about that trip. I think that'll be very fun.
Okay, so my family went to Costa Rica in 2019, before COVID happened, and we went on this like excursion where we went ziplining, we went rafting, we went to the hot springs, we did all this really cool stuff. And for the whitewater rafting, I had to take my glasses off because they're like, no, keep that here, you're going to lose them. And I went, oh, okay. So I can't see a goddamn thing. My dad and my brother, who both speak Spanish, were listening to the tour guides, and the tour guides were saying, man, the water's really high, should we cancel it? And my dad hears him go, nah, it'll be funny. So they sent a bunch of us gringos down this really high river with a bunch of really fast water. And this is all natural. All natural, baby. So there's waterfalls, there's rocks and shit. Like 20 seconds after I get in the water, I'm like, okay, the water's cold, but I'll be fine. I topple over a little waterfall, I scrape my knee, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to die. Luckily, I did not die. But it felt like I was going to, until one of the tour directors grabbed me and pulled me out. For the rest of the trip, I was hanging on to my dad's raft, because I didn't know where the fuck I was going, and I was terrified. As soon as we got to the end, God, I was like waddling out there, and it's like, I need something warm. I need a hot chocolate really bad.
I think the thing that makes the story so funny, to me at least, is like I am also someone who cannot see very well without my glasses. So I'm just like, at what point did any of your family think maybe this was a terrible idea? At least for your case, because you couldn't see dick.
I think my dad was the only one that was like, but everybody else was like, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. If Poseidon takes her, Poseidon takes her.
Oh, near-death experiences build character. Whatever.
It builds character and PTSD.
Why did you say character twice? Worm, how have you been, buddy? What's going on? What's going on in your neck of the woods?
Too much. of a lot of things, not enough of a couple of things. But you know what? I haven't managed to die yet,
You're on
despite
this
being
side
bad
of the
at
dirt.
living. Yep.
And the way that I always like to think about it is, yes, eventually death will take me, but man, I'm gonna have such a score racked up over them that I'll be like, yeah, you got me once. Here's my KDA ratio.
I'm committed to not dying until I've made God blush at least once.
I'm the same here, except for the devil.
I love so much. It's like
That's a complete sentence.
that is such a hardcore thing to say. Please tell me you came up with that.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I mean, I can't cross-reference. I can't call you a liar. So
Well, no,
I'm just going to be happy and be like, that is such a hardcore thing to say when you think I'm gonna make
it's
God
one of those
blush.
things that, like, it's like, yeah, no, like, if you think about, like, the way most deific entities work, right? Is like, gods are fully capable of making things that they themselves can't comprehend because they didn't set the boundaries of their creation well enough, but they still use their godly power to make the thing. So now the thing can do things that they didn't think about. Like, I'm pretty sure God didn't expect us to make,
Almond milk.
almond milk. Like, they made a bunch of animals that make milk and made almonds. Why did we find a way to marry those two concepts? Probably shouldn't have. That said, I don't
I
mind
gave them
almond
like
milk.
6 animals to milk. Why are they milking nuts?
Like, meanwhile, it's like, Lucifer, I swear to me, grow up! Cause, like, Lucifer's giggling like an idiot in the background.
Hey, I wasn't even involved. I was trying to get them to make more nuclear weapons, but hey, they did this on their
They
own.
found out how to make oat milk somehow.
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Quite fond of oat milk, actually. I love that it makes everything taste a little bit like oatmeal.
I was so... Most people, and even when you're gone, hun, like, most people who listen to this podcast are going to be like, ah, cool, so this is Ari's doing. I was super not a fan of things like soy milk or oat milk for the longest time. I thought they tasted too sweet. But, like, that was back when I actually drank, like, cow milk. I have not drinking actual bovine lactate in, like, years.
That is one way to say that.
I specifically said it just to get a rise out of everyone.
That white stuff what comes out of the cows.
Not that white stuff. That can be sold for a lot of money though.
So it can.
No,
I almost got hired out of one of those places.
Fuck what I'm saying.
Anyways.
Go on.
Ha!
No, we're not going past. Fuck what I was talking about. Go on.
So when I was looking for a job after I left the doggy daycare, one of the places that was hiring was a bull milking place, and I would have taken care of the animals before and after they were serviced.
Wait, no. You were going to be a bull fluffer.
I almost was. I went to the interview and everything.
Okay, I need everyone to understand. I've never heard that. I don't think you've ever told me about this.
I am most certainly positive I did tell you. Of course, this was back in like 22.
Yeah, no, I think... God, we weren't even like... Were we living together in 22?
I think barely. I think you were living in that little fucking apartment my mom gave you.
I think so. I think we were starting to move in. I remember, I do remember several times when you were looking for new work, and you mentioned something about a farm, because like you've tried to go to work for a farm like once or twice while you were getting different jobs. I just plain ass do not remember this, but you're right. It's literally been 3 years ago. We did not live together, so like that kind of thing might have just not come up.
Slipped your mind.
Detail. Oh, I'm so glad that you are our first guest on the podcast.
That is
Hi,
a
I
radically
almost-
different kind of milkshake.
Hi, I almost touched cows.
No, this is great. We started off talking about having Basil shake his milkshake, and here we are.
I don't have enough milkshake.
That is okay. I almost went to defend your sexiness, and I'm like, well, hold on. Technically in a public area, don't need to objectify my wife in front of everyone.
You objectify me enough when we're in public.
One,
really.
not in public. 2, at home. Shut up, baby. You love it.
I do. He ruffles my fur, and he makes me all fluffy.
I just love, dude. You
It's
guys are
fucking
great.
beautiful. Oh, Worm, that I partially want to save this joke for if we ever manage to get Chris on the podcast, which I don't think it would be hard. Chris is super fucking cool like that. Also, Cade, you came into how fun this show is gonna be. Hi, buddy.
I was almost a cow toucher.
I'm gonna be so tempted to call this episode that. Just open for business, cow toucher.
Cow toucher.
Oh my god, I have to call this episode My Wife Was a Cow Toucher.
No, I was not a cow. I almost was a cow
Okay,
toucher.
right, I know, but clickbait. It's just gonna be easier to say you were a cow toucher.
The cow
Understood.
tipping you thought you were going to be talking about, but hey.
I fucking love my wife so much.
Speaking of cows,
Oh.
Hey,
Shut up,
Kate,
Kate.
just keep us in your ear.
Chat, can I get a moment out of context for 500, please? On what podcast did the host's wife touch cow?
speaking of cows,
Oh my god.
we are doing a customer appreciation day at my work in like a month, and our theme is the Wild West, and I'm in charge of getting all the decorations and everything. So I was gonna get like a cow skull to put on one of the tables. All the cow skulls are either 2 inches long or too expensive. So I came up with the solution of just getting a cardboard cutout of a cow. The reviews on that thing are really fucking funny, because it's just somebody that dressed up the cow and said, "This is Bruce. Bruce is my emotional support cow. He keeps me happy in these trying times."
And you know what? That's what it's all about.
Honestly, listen, I love animals. I actually really do. Cows are one of those animals where it's like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I'm so sorry what we've done to you as a species. Cows,
'Cause, like, have you ever seen how puppyish they are?
they really are, and the thing that like, also I'll say that this is not me saying I've gone vegan. No. I'm not about to do that. No, I'm sorry, but no.
Listen, I'll just cry into my double cheeseburger next time. It's fine.
I'll cry myself to sleep as I'm eating my double quarter pounder and as it's leaving.
I think that's a hydration issue, bud.
Oh, trust me, with my job, I do not have I chug through. So like, here, I actually have a water in front of me. So I go through at least 4 to 5 liters of water a day. I'm chugging that shit like crazy, especially with how humid it is in Ohio. Dude, it is insane. Like, ever since we got our dog Barnaby, who for chat's sake is a Bernese Mountain Dog, he's a sweet boy. I have taken that dog on several walks in the summer, and he's loved it. He's been so happy. He loves being able to see new stuff. This is the first summer since we got him, so 3 years now, where I just can't risk it, because it's too freaking humid. If it was a dry heat, it would be fine. But, like, our other dog, Sylvie, already got a heat spot that we're now having her recover from. And I know it's not because of the sun, it's because Muggy Margaret, the spirit of disgusting swamp ass, has just infected all of Ohio for, like, the past 4 months.
Florida got to Ohio somehow.
Bro, because, like, when I'm at work and occasionally I have to, like, empty the trash, and I stay inside all day, and it's great. It's cool, it's dry. The second I open a door to the outside, and it's like a warm towel just hit me in the face. There's a warm, wet towel. I don't know where it's been. But I work by a river, so I assume that we're good.
A warm, wet towel that's also a little too sticky to be comfortable.
Yeah. It's either a cool liquid that has warmed up or a warm liquid that is cooled down.
Either way, you don't want it.
Not at all.
Not great.
It's so bad. Oh. Well, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna steal this bit. It's called an homage, folks. We do occasionally talk about video games. Worm, are you playing anything in particular right now?
Well, despite all of the work I've done in my 12-step program, I am once again playing Destiny 2.
Buddy.
Yep, they got me.
Oh, okay, actually, I should be more concerned for my friend, who is going back into, what is the video game equivalent of an abusive relationship. But I kind of also am morbidly curious about, like, what is going on, because I have paid attention that, like, Destiny recently came out with a new expansion, or they're going to?
Just recently came out with a new expansion called Edge of Fate. Lots of stuff is happening. Some dude from the 50s or 60s got brought into, like, the far future in space. He's way smarter than me, and so I had to hear him talking stuff about language and wanted to be like, yeah, I totally got that. Yeah, I'm gonna go shoot aliens now.
Wait, like, it's not even like, oh, it's like a fantastical version of the 1950s. Like, no, it's just straight up, like, a dude from the canonical, real-world 1950s.
So it's like, just to the left of our 1950s. So, like, some of the groundwork for stuff that would exist in Destiny's, like, recent past and present and what have you. But effectively, yeah, just some, not, they don't use the term linguist, because he is a linguist and a polyglot, but, like, his whole thing is, like, he's like a code breaker and a linguist. He works for a organization called the DEO, the Department of External Affairs, External Operations. They're basically the SCP Foundation meets the Men in Black.
Okay. All right. Like, I want you to go on, but I am gonna say you're a little justified into falling back in. That's already almost got me. Yeah. I want to like Destiny. I hate its gameplay loop, and I'm like, hold up, that sounds fucking rad.
Yeah. So it's like, we as, like, a current player of the game basically called in, like, hey, weird signal coming from fucking Kepler, planetoid just outside of our inner solar system, far enough away that it wouldn't be easy to get to, but not so far that in a future with space magic we can't get to it. We get there, we find out there's an offshoot of humanity that's been living there for we don't know how long. They don't speak any known Earth languages anymore. They kind of sound like R2-D2 with a voice changer. It's weird.
But that
and then we meet a
Go ahead.
And then we meet a white guy from the 50s.
I mean, that's the most interesting thing. White men from the 1950s? What a novel
Never
concept.
seen that before.
What a novel concept.
And so it's like, my favorite thing about this expansion has been like him trying to get information about what the world is currently like without letting people know that he's from the 50s. Because like in like SCP, like tradition, like, oh, we can't let people know that we're from the past. They'll know that either A, we've interacted with an anomalous entity, or they'll assume we're an anomalous entity and rip us apart to study us. And also, I can't jeopardize the confidentiality of our operations. So he's like really like sketchy, and he's trying really hard not to give away any information, but he's also a huge nerd, so he keeps talking way too much. It's like, yeah, like these Elixni, I believe you call them the Fallen, they have this really interesting language, and it operates like this, and it's really, really interesting. Apparently they've been on Earth, question mark?
Meanwhile, everyone else, like, around that universe that's just like, yeah. That,
Like,
yeah, uh-huh.
You're like, you making a point there, bud? Or it's like, oh, no. I was just wondering if, like, what the timeline was on them getting here versus getting this. Go ahead. Shifty eyes.
Why? Okay, that is so insane that, like, this is a universe with, like, space dragons that can grant wishes, like orbs that are basically gods, and like the essential like existential concept of death being like a smoky-headed version of like we are Legion being the main bad guy, and yet weirdly enough, this is like the most interesting thing that I think I've ever heard come out of Destiny's story.
The thing that I've been telling the folks I've been playing with is like, yeah, you know how we used to kill gods every other week, and we just avoided the ending of all life in the known universe? So there's these aliens who are a little weirder than the other versions of these aliens we're seeing, and they're kicking our ass. Also, there's a dude from the past, and we don't know how that happened, and this is somehow the most existential threat we've ever faced.
See, okay, so this is actually really, really interesting because, at least for me, in FF14, they, like, the last big expansion, that we're not in, was all about, like, existentialism and, like, the meaning of life and whatnot. And so the current expansion was supposed to bring us back down, like, to ground zero and have, like, things be more, like, local kind of struggle and issues. We're not gonna get into that. But that was, like, the concept, right? It is so interesting to hear another group or another, like, company, another franchise be like, okay, we need to figure out what we're doing on our next expansion. Not only are we gonna double down, we're also going to just get fucking weird with it.
Like, it's
go crazy, go
like,
stupid.
Dude, no, like, there's these entities that have been like in Destiny from the beginning that they refuse to elaborate on because it wasn't like. It was their whole thing of we don't have time to explain why we don't have time to explain. But there's this group called the Nine. And the most we ever got to interact with the Nine was this weird dude with a squid face who would give us cool shit every weekend named Zor.
Oh, the Emperor from Baldur's Gate.
And
Why is that? Shut up. Stop being right.
So it's like Zor would show up every weekend. His name is Zor, emissary of the Nine. His will is not his own. That's his whole spiel. By the way, he's got cool shit.
He's here to pick up his kids for custody.
He's a very involved father. But like, the more we learn about them, the less sense they make. We've met their we met an entity who's only known as the emissary. Used to be. I want to like, because this is where Destiny starts getting way too like up its own ass of like, death. What's that? Where like the emissary of the Nine used to be a human, and then a thing happened, and their first life ended, and they started their second life as a new race called the Awoken, and then they died, and then they got brought back to life, and then they died and became the emissary, and then they shed their skin as the emissary and went back to being the person they were in the life before that. It's weird, man. I don't want to talk.
Sounds like a lot of steps.
And then I died.
It's a lot of steps.
And then I died. And I woke up. And then I died again. I died both times.
Yeah. But so now that they've like become a human and awoken again, they're like, okay, I don't remember a lot from when I was in the emissary. A lot of my neurons are scrambled. Everything's scrambled eggs right now. But what was I talking about? Right, the Nine. And it's just like, oh, this she's not okay. She's very not okay. She's trying, but she's not okay. And so we find out, like, between this and little bits of lore drops all throughout Destiny's history, the Nine are basically fourth dimensional beings that represent the will and embodiment of the planets in our solar system.
Okay, I now understand what you mean about Destiny getting up its own ass. To give you context, Hun, this is an MMO light first-person shooter game where the things you kill become your weapons. That is what this game has been for like 10 years. And now suddenly, the planets will align and speak to you!
Like, and it's just like...
I just wanted to play Pokemon with my weapons.
That's all. That's all we wanted, dude. Like, we beat the biggest bad we ever knew back in Destiny 1 and turned him into a gun. And then recently, Destiny brought him back to life, almost, kinda, sorta. And his response was like, oh, sick, you turned me into a gun?
Dude, I look so cool as a kid. Imagine if you, like, fought and killed Megatron. He comes back as Galvatron. It's like, oh yeah, I look sick as a pistol.
Like,
yeah, that's a hot look for me.
It was a great moment because, like, you have, like, this phantom of, his name is, Oryx. And it's like, alright, so, let me talk to my sisters. What's been going on since I've been dead? Damn, really? Cool. Who's this guy? That's the one that killed you. Damn, son, you the one that killed me? That's damn. So you real tough, ain't you? You real tough. That's cool. That's cool. What you do with me after I died? You turn me into a. That's what I'm talking about. That's how the sword logic is supposed to work.
That's the only way I wanted my funeral to go.
Like, because it's like his whole like philosophy towards existence is every living thing has to test itself to prove its right to exist against every other living thing. Anything that dies wasn't strong enough to keep living, and it's supposed to be dead.
That sounds real depressing.
Yeah, so for yeah. So for him, it's like, hey, first off, don't y'all bring me back. I told y'all how I feel about that shit. But also, I'm really impressed that you managed to kill me. Show me it wasn't a fluke. So all the antagonism we get from his ghost is just, nah, prove it. Nah, prove it.
Alright, now run it back. No, that was fun. Run it back. I want round 2. Okay, I also want to point out now. I'm not trying to accuse or apply anything. I do just think it's funny. What was the character's name again?
Oryx.
All right,
Oryx
cool.
the Taken King.
Right. So his name is Orc, and his whole thing is that he likes to fight, and he doesn't care if he dies as long as it was a good crumpet.
I mean, there's a Y in there, you know.
Yeah, as in, why aren't we fighting?
Oryx is in fact very orky. I'm not going to deny it.
Oryx is,
I'm not gonna lie.
Oryx is like, everyone like shows him the Tau, shows him the fucking Eldar, and he's like, all of these seem boring as fuck. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, what about orcs? What about orcs? They just like to fight, and that's fucking it. And they're like, go on.
Hold on a second. Okay.
Like, it's the Fantastic Four meme. Say that again.
Oh god. Okay.
So, like, the game has gone in such a weird direction. Like, we beat the smoky-headed dude that wanted to end all life in the universe, the Witness. And then something happened that I've never wrapped my brain around that sent these things off into the universe called Echoes. And the Echoes have done weird stuff. I'm not gonna go into what the last few did, but there's one called the Echo of Command that this one chick got, and so she's decided to take over the murder robots the time traveling murder robots in Destiny. Because of course they're time traveling murder robots.
I need to just briefly stop you. I don't remember what they're called. I know what you're talking about, and I'm like, why do they suck so much actually in game? Because calling them what they are, time traveling murder robots, I'm like, I know what enemy he's talking about. They're not that cool, but that is an accurate description of what they are. But they don't live up to
the Daleks.
Okay, how dare you? Also, that would be really fucking great if it was the Daleks.
That's actually really, really good analogy, because like the Daleks, right? A great game. Talk a great game. Everybody seems so terrified of them. And then you get to experience them, and all you can think is, what?
I hate you both for being correct. As a former Doctor Who fan who genuinely loved the Daleks, I'm like, stop being right.
I also really like the Daleks.
But like,
look, everyone loves trash can robots, dude. It's fine.
They're so fucking good. But like, I will also agree that like, actually, the way they're written and used in their shows, it's like, oh, this is not nearly as cool as it should be.
Now,
You
I will
are
say,
better at dying.
Okay. On God, I think that is one of the hardest fucking lines. It's like, there is one thing Cybermen do better. I just was like, fuck, that's so good.
That was a really hard line.
Oh.
Doctor Who is good for those, though. One thing I will say, one of my favorite little bits of lore about the Vex, which is what they're called in Destiny, is we've never actually encountered a single one of their combat frames. We've been fighting construction robots.
Oh, that's actually kind of fascinating.
Yeah.
Destiny,
They still don't see us as enough of a threat to actually put out weaponized units that, like, their guns are basically power tools. Why
is Destiny okay? When was this discovered? Like, how old is this lore bit?
This is like ages old now.
Okay, Bungie, I understand due to leadership problems, you are having a crisis. Sony, if they're smart, is probably gonna take Destiny from you and then do its own thing with blackjack and hookers, if they haven't already. Why the fuck have you not leaned into Destiny being more like Warhammer? Because this just sounds like Warhammer. I made the joke earlier, but it legit just sounds like Warhammer now! Because
to be fair, like, the way they've been trying to, like, they've built up a bunch of factions within all of the enemy factions. So it's like you had the Cabal, which are the hegemonic space empire,
Those
bunch of
bat
different
cat things
uh
in mythology.
yeah.
The only reason
Yes.
I know that is because of RimWorld.
Which,
That makes sense.
which, hun, I appreciate you being patient as well. I like pick apart because we're gonna be talking. We're gonna come to you next, and I know you're gonna gush about
Okay.
RimWorld.
I have so many mods, but go on.
oh, please.
No, this is great. But their emperor got deposed back during the first game, and then we never really knew about it. It was just like, oh, by the way, the actual emperor of this race got deposed, and we're fighting like the new regime. Oh, that's interesting. And then they came back in Destiny 2, and the first moment 1 of Destiny 2 is the new boss crushing everything we've ever built.
Yeah.
Because like I'm sick of hearing about how every time my people come to Earth, they get rebuffed by these space zombies with guns. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm crashing all of your stuff.
I think.
And
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna crash out.
yeah, and
Dude,
so it's like,
dude,
it's a
like
whole thing.
the original beginning of Destiny 2 is one of the most satisfying crash outs, actually.
dude, when this man, alien, he gets
This
to Earth,
thing.
he blows up our city, all of our stuff, the big ball in the sky that gives us the power to not die. He puts something on it that shuts it off. And so we're on the bridge of his ship. We came to like run the ones with him because like, nah, get out of my town. And as he's like toying with us, slowly nudging us to the edge of his ship, he delivers one of the coldest lines in the entire franchise. You are not brave. You have merely forgotten the fear of death. Allow me to remind you. And then he kicks you off of his ship.
That is a hard line.
I'm gonna ruin it though by saying Teehee, the villain of Destiny 2, ball gagged God.
Yes, he did. To be fair, the villain of I forget the name of the expansion now, where we fought the big smoky dude. He opened a hole in God, and he went into God's pink hole.
So, he heard the phrase.
Run that by me again.
I'll say this because I do want to get away from Destiny, just ever so slightly. Basically, he punched a hole, or it punched a hole into the god thing that gives everyone their powers in Destiny 2, and now it's all sparkly and pretty. And my joke is, they heard someone say, "I'm gonna rip you a new asshole," and they took that personally.
The community has been calling.
I love a new asshole.
So like, there's a place called the Pale Heart of the Traveler. It's this extra-dimensional space inside of the big god ball that gives us superpowers. The witness said, "I'll have that. Spread them."
Whoa! I mean, it's accurate, but Jesus.
And so now there's a pink triangle.
It's not. Shut up! Shut up!
It's mostly pink, dude. It's mostly pink. There's some blues and purples and other stuff in there, but it's mostly pink. Like, that's why the community at large has been calling it the Travussy.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm sorry, I didn't do it. But I observed that it is faction.
Listen, it wasn't me, but Worm's over in his own spaceship, standing next to the Watcher as they're both like, damn.
One of them bites their lip.
Dude, no, I need Destiny fuckboy memes. I need Destiny fuckboy memes. Ah.
Fuck! That's too funny.
Hey, what's up?
you gotta understand, I am literally imagining, like, Marvel, the bald-headed Watchers, and, like, there's just one guy in the background, like, biting his lip in the corner. Fuck, that's funny!
There's a character in Destiny named the Drifter, and he's a full-on shit poster. It's like, it's all he does, right? And I want to catch a clip of him biting his lip and use it for that. I now have an idea. Like, I have a clip somewhere on my computer of just him going like, ooh.
Oh, I know what animation you're talking about. It's so satisfying. Well, thank you for geeking out and telling, God, so much fucking material. Like, this is how I enjoy Destiny, by living vicariously.
For material!
Yes! It's like, this is why I'm like, I'm not gonna tell you to stop. I'm not gonna tell you to go harder, but it's like, no, I live vicariously through you, and shut up, Cade. Whenever you guys go into Destiny, it's like, I don't fucking like this game, but I am invested enough that I want to keep up with it.
Like, the whole time I wasn't playing the game, I was like getting like exposed to Destiny creators on YouTube. Folks like My Name is Bife. And it's just like the number of times that something is said that then has like, no, that is what I said. I know. And that was eventually what got me back into it. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. Let me look this up.
To kind of wrap up this part as we go into potential RimWorld talks, do you think, or have, like, from your perspective, if you think your perspective is able to, like, if you're paying attention outside of the game itself, does this expansion feel like, even if Bungie technically, like, officially gets Destiny taken away from them, does it feel like Sony is, like, kind of like, no, like, let's see if we can still save this?
There's a very real feeling that this is sort of a litmus test for, like, how un-Bungie can Destiny be and still be Destiny, if that makes sense.
I'm gonna be so real with you. As a cynical little fucker that I am, my answer is in all caps with a megaphone. A lot! Better, even!
So, like, there's a lot of stuff that feels very new, very different. Some of the interfacing is really different, where, like, instead of having cutscenes to talk to people, you'll go to interact with an NPC and it'll have, like, a text box with their words in it, which I think is part of, like, the reason why the NPCs in this expansion don't speak any, like, actual known languages. This also does make Destiny a lot cheaper to make, because you don't need localization as much on the localization end. You don't need as many voice actors, and they are still trying to come back from the backlash of them being outed for not paying any of their people. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
Like, listening to other people talk about it and, like, kind of just keeping up with video game news, like, it feels and looks more and more like, as much as I thought Destiny was gonna die, I keep thinking, maybe Sony's just gonna take it over, and maybe that's exactly what Destiny needs. Like Bungie just like can't be trusted with it.
Yeah, if I could put a really fine point on it, it seems like they're getting to a point, and I think a lot of this is Sony, where they're not embarrassed to embrace the fact that Destiny is an MMO.
Yeah, which is is something that, for years, Bungie making it really does feel like that has always been the problem. Is that, like, oh, it's a FPS. It's also an MMO. Like, they, like, don't want to say that part out loud.
Yeah. So it's like them finally saying, hey, you know what? The stuff we've been focusing on only really works if this is an FPS. Let's just run this like an MMO. Embrace some of these fantasy elements. Embrace more of these sci-fi elements. The stuff that doesn't actually make sense, let's just go all the hell in on it. Why not?
Which just, to me, sounds like, oh, so Destiny's trying to be fun, finally.
Finally, yeah.
I'm such a hater. I need everyone to listen. Like, yes, I'm coming at this as a hater. 100%.
Certified hater.
Listen. The only difference between a Destiny fan...
Certified pedophile.
The only difference between a Destiny hater and a Destiny fan is that one actually plays the game.
I don't like the implication that, like, when you said certified hater first, then you said that line. I don't like how, like, unintentional connection, but no.
No, you're not a pedophile. You like
It's
older
fine.
women.
It's fine, Basil. You are, in fact, like us.
Okay.
They are.
Oh, fuck. Alright. God, I love this so much. Okay. Thank you for geeking out. I'm looking forward to keeping up with Destiny shenanigans with you going forward as the co-host. Ari, honey, baby, lovely. What games have you been playing? As if I didn't already know.
I literally just got off Minecraft. And I've been playing RimWorld, and I've been playing Cookie Run.
Oh, okay. Okay, here. So another game that I live vicariously through loved ones. I know so much about Cookie Run lore that I never would have gotten on my own.
Specifically Cookie Run Kingdom, because I don't touch Oven Break or the other ones that DevSys has made.
So we have a Russian roulette then, or we have a roulette rather, not Russian roulette, oopsie, Freudian slip. We have a roulette of games that you can talk about. Which will we talk about first?
I want to talk about Cookie Run because they just came out with an update last night.
Do tell.
They have 2 new cookies, technically 3, but the third one's kind of lame. But it's like the golden age of trade. They have a mini game where you have to go around the seas and trade items with other people and try to get the best price. It's kind of like stocks, but not.
Cookie stocks.
What's
Cookie
what's the equivalent of cookie stocks?
I don't think they have an equivalent.
Baking
Biscuit.
soda.
Baking soda would be a good one.
Baking soda stocks.
Because biscuits are a thing, they are not stocks. But one of the cookies, his name is Manju Cookie. Legit, before I heard his voice, thought he was a woman. Let me find a picture of him real quick.
Yeah, I was about to, like, look them up. Oh, yeah! That is the femmest of femboys right there.
He has such a deep voice, though. Hold on, let me
Hold
find
on,
the.
I'm gonna let everyone in stream look at this here. Look at this femmest of femboys.
And then I need you to look up prune juice cookie afterwards.
Will do. 1 second.
Only because I want to make sure that I cover my own ass, I'm not going to say I'd eat that.
What part?
Listen.
Oh, I love. Hold on, I gotta bring the image back. I'm gonna open the image up on its own so I don't spoil the news articles we're gonna read. I love that their ears are like little scones or something. I love that.
Yeah. But yes, I love the little like donut things that they have for their ears. He is like a kind of a sleazy, not like a dealer, but he's a trader. He goes around and he trades goods and services around on his big old boat. And then if you look up prune juice cookie Run loves their feminine men.
That's something me and Cookie Run haven't.
I don't know why, but I keep forgetting that you're a massive femboy enjoyer. Like, it doesn't come up very often, and I'm just like, that's right. Okay.
It's become one of my wife's favorite
Okay,
things.
so you're on the list of cookies I see.
Yes, this is just easier to do this. Wait, that's also a man?
Yes.
Okay, this is what this one 100% would have tricked me.
Yes, did trick me until I heard his voice again. He sounds like such a nerd, though. Although I guess he is a nerd. He's like an alchemist.
Well, I'm eating good, anyways.
Why
Now look up.
Why did he-
Now look up avocado cookie. And it's AFFAGATO, I think.
Oh, that's wait, avocado?
Like the
Oh, I got it.
Like the coffee, whatever it is.
I thought you said avocado cookie.
Not avocado cookie.
Wait, is
Oh
there
my god.
is there not an avocado
That is
cookie?
gorgeous.
There is an avocado cookie, but she's a butch.
All right, hold on. Okay, like everyone take this in. I need to look that up.
That is gorgeous, though. Ooh.
He's evil and he tries to overthrow a kingdom by manipulating the king.
You
I mean,
can't
has anybody tried spanking?
listen.
Hey, yo.
This dude looks like a yassified version of Jafar. Of course he's the villain. He looks like a porn version of Jafar.
You're so right.
Like, it's like if
He's
you
like if Tumblr got a hold of Jafar.
Tumblr got a hold of all the Disney villains and said, we can rebuild them. Sexier, hotter, more feminine, more evil.
This looks like a Persephone Valentine cosplay.
I don't know that character.
Oh, internet personality. Looks like
Okay.
Okay, I think I know who you're talking about. But I'm also dumb. How do you spell avocado?
ABACADO, I think.
Oh.
Shavakadu.
Oh, no, I don't like this.
She's okay. She's one of the early cookie designs, as you can see.
Definitely shows. Okay, here's the thing. I don't initially hate the entire design. I can tell you exactly what about this design bothers me, and it's the tooth. The tooth.
I also don't really like the tooth.
The tooth is giving inbred banjo.
She does have kind of like a southern accent.
That makes it fucking worse! That makes it so much worse! Like,
Let's see, what's another femboy we can look at?
like.
I mean, I got a list, but
Look up cream unicorn cookie, even though they're technically non-binary.
That sounds like the gayest fucking name. Cream unicorn.
that's a cookie I want to send one of my super masked cousins to go into a store to order.
Cream unicorn cookie.
Oh my god, I could not have been more right about the name.
You're so, yeah.
That's and I say this as a member of the community. That's a gay ass cookie.
That is the gayest.
That is a gay ass cookie.
That is a gay fucking twink cookie.
Their VA is very, like, prolific on social media, I believe. Also, Ellie is saying that we need to look up lilac cookie.
Okay, lilac cookie. I hate how this stream is also proving to people I can't fucking spell. Oh!
Ooh.
Okay, alright. Fellow bisexuals. I understand more than most that much like sexuality, bisexuality is a spectrum, and that, like, you're gonna have a preference for one or the other a little bit. Like, oh, like, there are just some men that do it for me, but not all men, and it's mostly women for me, but not all women. This is one of those designs where I'm like, I don't care. You're gorgeous. Please kiss me.
He is very pretty. He's an assassin.
Right from a 9 to a 10.
I pick lilac cookie up in my mouth and shake him around like a chewed toy. Now, can I show you a cookie that I think you would like, Basil?
Yeah, please.
Look up eggnog cookie.
I for like half it. Wait a minute. I think I know exactly where this is going. Eggman, no. What the fuck?
Eggman?
I am the Eggman. All right. How do you spell?
I miss my wife too.
I miss my wife, Tails. Egg.
It's EGGNOG. Although this is the Cookie Run Kingdom wiki. The eggnog cookie is from Oven Break, I believe.
Okay, if this eggnog cookie oven break. Yeah! Hot Santa, hot Santa, hot Santa! Oh, they've got like a little chocolate like swirl to represent his arm hair.
Yeah.
Daddy, not sorry. Daddy, not sorry.
Oh, you also need to look up Eclair cookie.
Okay, how do you spell that?
ECLAIERE.
Alright, let me see. Oh, okay. Not horny, genuinely just really love this design.
I also really like that design.
This is
He's
really
a historian.
Yeah, he is very pretty. I fuck with this design a lot.
It's a pretty little nerdy cookie.
I like this.
What other feminine cookies are there?
Wait. I mean, yes, let's keep going. But also, we initially started this because you wanted to talk about, like, the update.
Oh, yes, the update. Basically, you just go around and you trade, and you get points for how much you trade. Not the biggest fan of it. There's been better updates, but still pretty good. What else is there? There's Line Cookie. She got released. She's okay.
I love
She's
it.
kind of...
Oh, I don't like this design. I don't like this design.
She's also one of the very early designs from Oven Break.
I'm not. Alright, I'm just gonna say the quiet part out loud. That is a child.
There are quite a few children in this game.
Like, it's a cute-ish design, but, like, it's also just kind of bland.
Yeah.
I like have the sass as some of the later ones.
I like the hair. I do like what they're doing with the hair.
I like the jelly-looking hair.
Because that's very fun, actually.
In one of the last updates, there was some Cookie Yuri that everybody went nuts over.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it's not just the designs. Like, at some point, the writers of this game 100% are doing, like, Voltron levels of gaslighting to the community. But, like, it's awful, but also so fucking good. You know what? It's actually a little unfair to say it's Voltron levels because, like, they just don't outright say it, but, like, they're very loudly whispering how many of these cookies are gay as fuck.
Some of them are confirmed gay.
Really? Well, even better.
Like, look up, Sparkling Glitter Cookie.
Oh, did that need to be confirmed? I'm just...
Do you mean Shining Glitter Cookie?
That's what I meant. She is lesbian or bisexual or one. Now look up Black Lemonade Cookie. That's
really? This character's lesbian? I never would have guessed. What other cookie?
I don't know.
Black Lemonade Cookie.
Oh, they're literally right fucking here. Okay.
That's her girlfriend.
If the other design, like, was singing that they were queer, this one is screamo banding at you.
I'm gay!
Yeah, you just hear grrr!
I don't know if either of you watched Letterkenny, but
on and off, I've
there's
seen clips of it.
There's a gay sex joke in there because one of the characters is in a relationship with a girl named Gay.
Okay.
But like, he has this whole thing like, you don't understand, Rold. Gay sex changed my life. And just being very loud about it, and everyone's like, does he know what he's saying?
It's like, we know what he means, but does he?
Oh,
Oh,
I feel like that volume is what this is. It's just like, yeah.
This is one of my favorite shitty designs. Guys, look, it's Jinx from League of Legends.
Yeah. Gummy
Or,
Twizzly Cookie came out like around the time the first season of Arcane came out, I think.
Or Twintel from that one game I never played. Arms.
She's nuts and I love her.
Oh, see, but like that makes it more like okay. Here's the thing, hun. You gotta understand, Jinx has been a character for a lot longer than just Arcane.
I know.
Like 10 years.
Yeah.
So like this, here's the thing. The pigtails, the crazy eyes, like that's all fine. Like I wouldn't say shit. The triple Gatling gun thing, that is just like they did that shit on purpose. Absolutely.
Yeah,
folks
they
still
copied
haven't
the
realized
homework.
where we're stealing this from. We should really make it a lot more obvious.
We should make it more obvious.
I have a fun idea of what we can do.
Uh-huh.
Go to the list of cookies, and I want you guys to try and figure out what they do, or what their occupation is.
Okay. I'm fine.
Interesting.
My profession! Okay, I don't know how to fucking work around this website. How do I get back to the list?
Just look up Cookie Run Kingdom lists.
Alright, hold on. Cookie Run Kingdom. And then...
Just like Raspberry Cookie is supposed to be me. Oops, says Ellie.
cookies. Okay. So, like... just from, like, here we'll go, and then we'll just kind of scroll through.
Yes.
Okay. So some of these are gonna... I'm cheating a little bit, because I kind of have, like, an edge in this.
Yeah.
So Ginger Brave is just the generic protagonist.
He is Finn from Adventure Time, yes.
Wait, is he like literally have the voice actor from of Adventure?
Same VA, yes.
I
Oh,
kind
wow.
of love that. Strawberry Cookie is unemployed.
She is a child and Ginger Brave's friend.
I was correct. I'm gonna assume secretary on this one. What do you think, Worm?
I think we can go secretary.
Hey, honey,
Sure,
can you
why
like
not?
share your screen because the
Oh yeah,
quality
yeah.
on the screen keeps on going up and down.
Oh, I got you. Here, I'll do it this way. Maybe don't have a million things open on your side.
I have YouTube, Art Fight, and your stream up, and now I have your other stream up.
All right. We'll skip the common cookies because it's kind of fucking obvious.
Yes.
All right.
You could even probably just go to the epic cookies or the special cookies.
Okay, we'll go to the special boy
BTS!
band.
I forgot.
Boy band.
I was
No,
about to
those
say,
are
why
like-
is that just BTS?
Legit, that is BTS. They got Suga, they got Jin, RM, J-Hope, Jimin, V, Jungkook.
J-Hope.
They
Yeah.
had a collab a couple of years ago. They also have Sonic in
and
there.
Tails.
Yeah. Well, I would say that Sonic is also unemployed, but some of his games have been good lately, so he should be fine.
But like, he is chronically unemployed. Like, his
It-
whole thing is not having a job.
Yeah, no, it's a real problem. Okay, so here we are, the epic cookies. So we've got, will it let me just kind of... No, it will not do what I want it to do, so we'll have to do it the other way.
What were you doing?
I was kind of hoping that, like, if I clicked one, it would let me just kind of, like, go left and right with it, but I don't think it's going to work.
No.
Alright, so lemon cookie. Something with puzzles because of the fucking Rubik's Cube.
But like, also the could be a DJ.
Maybe. He's also got the little lightning bolt on his chest. Something to do with power supplying. Okay, actually, when you say job, what do you mean specifically?
Like, what do they do? Like, what is their thing?
Oh, okay,
Okay.
like within the game, or just like in general, like what their vibe says?
In the game.
Okay.
Well, they also have these little like logos next to them.
Oh yeah, that's what class they are.
Okay, so we're not talking meta, we're talking like story.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna say they are some sort of power supply related cookie.
They are an electric cookie. Don't know what he does because again he was a very early concept back in Oven Break.
Okay.
And I think that's just his thing. He is a moody music lover.
Okay. Cream soda cookie. Heroin adventurer? What do you think, Worm?
Yeah. Like, I can't think of what else this could be. Like,
maybe like a sailor.
also really
Maybe like a
bad.
sailor of some kind, because of the little skirt suit.
it has a little bit of that naval sailor dress design.
So she is kind of like a tie-in cookie from one of Dev Sister's other games. I forget what it's called, but it's like a 3D battle royale type of game, and she's one of the main characters in there. And she was able to get over to Cookie Run Kingdom last month or so.
Okay, so
But she is like a heroine. She is like the main face of that game.
like she really like the sword is just giving off the I have the most powerful like fucking Sailor Moon ass vibe going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
She's cute though.
Yeah, she is. Worm, I'm gonna scroll through these. You tell me where you want me to stop, and we'll be like, all right, what the fuck are you?
Okay, hold up. Wait.
Uh-huh.
What is that? Choco Drizzle?
Oh, I like Choco Drizzle.
That's okay. You know what she kind of reminds me of? I have not played these games, but she reminds me of like the Scissor Maniac Killer from what is it? It's like all these special kids go to a particular school, and then it turns out to be like Who Solved the Murder game.
Oh, Danganronpa?
Yeah, she looks like the Scissor Killer from Danganronpa if the character was actually
Oh my
like
God,
a good guy.
No. Wait.
Doesn't she?
She does.
But like this is giving that, but like I'm the edgy hero. Oh my god, I just realized that their glasses have like a little hologram thing.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah, but it's cute.
It's really cute though.
I'm thinking some kind of like assassin or like mercenary. What do you think, Worm?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is some kind of assassin. Yeah, like maybe on some DPS types thing.
So she is sisters with Pudding a la Mode and Green Tea Mousse Cookie. And they are competitors in I think it's called the Triple Cone Cup. And that's how they make their money. They just fight other cookies and win prizes for doing that.
She's a fucking raid boss!
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah! Okay, I fuck with that
sick.
so
No,
hard.
that's actually sick.
Hold on. Okay, here's Pudding a la Mode. That, I swear to God, there is literally a raid boss character who is bee-themed in the last tier, and this is giving Honeybee Lovely energy.
She's supposed to be like a android or something.
I love this. I love this. But like, I feel like there's like some kind of like bee theme going on here with the wings and like the little like a la mode on the side.
Well, the wings are her arms, but I do see what you're saying.
Yeah. And then what was the other one? out of the three?
Green tea mousse cookie. She's on the left.
Oh, I see it. Yep.
She got them hips.
Madam. And she's a dual-wielding shield character.
Oh yeah, she's pretty good. She's pretty good meta-wise, and also I really like her personality. She's very big sisterly. It's like, don't touch my little sisters, or else you're going to die.
Shielders represent.
I fuck with this so much. Okay, I love this. I love that we've done this. All right.
Okay, there's a street urchin cookie.
So let me check that out.
There is.
Street urchin cookie. I fucking hate it. This is so. This is.
Basil, the edge. Embrace the edge.
Funny thing about her is that she looks really bad and buff, but she's actually like, hey, don't litter. Littering's bad for the environment.
Okay, I've swung back around to liking her. Like the problem for me is that the bubble is like my eye just keeps wanting to go back to the bubble, and I feel like it's literally blocking the face of the design. And on top of that, like, the design of the character is so minuscule of, like, yeah, biker hoodlum from Japan. And then the bike is covering up too much. It's like, the bike and the bubble have more character presence than this character.
Yeah.
But I do like that.
Now you need to look up her girlfriend. It's gonna be Caramel Shoe Cookie, and she's over on the left.
Alright, now I'm a fan of both. Now I'm a fan of this opposites attract kind of shit. Alright, I'm in. I'm sold. Give me 3 seasons of this slow-born romance now.
And she's like a little assistant trying to make the town square all nice. It's like,
If you need anything, come to me and I can help you out.
Aww. Oh! You know what cookie we should look up? Especially because you do a really good voice for them?
who?
A certain train cookie?
Oh, Milky Way cookie.
This is the cookie that Ari was into when we first got together, and this character has lived This character has lived rent-free in my head for years.
The oversized sleeves are so cute.
All aboard!
The thing that I like about it is, like, they're in a constant state of, like, kind of sleepy, so they have this really cute deadpan voice, and it's so good. And, like, what's the lines? Like, what's one of their lines?
Aboard the Dream Express.
Hold on, I actually want to show you guys, like, their voice lines. I wonder if they have them on this wiki.
They don't. You have to look up a video.
I'm willing to for Milky Way Cookie, because, like, Milky Way Cookie was just so much a part of your personality that I can't fully separate. Alright, here we go. Voice.
Also, for everybody at home, feel free to judge Basil's
No,
timeline.
shut up. No, do no such thing. Shut up. Let's just...
Victory! Show me your ticket.
I love this
So
character.
sweepy.
So sweepy, so
I
cute.
used up all my starshine.
So cute.
I love Milky Way cookie.
They were pretty popular. They got, like, put in a couple of, like, promotional things even after their banner went away.
Oh yeah, Milky Way cookie was like the character for the 4th anniversary event, even though for like the past 3 it's been Ginger Brave.
Listen, when you're able to, like, out Pikachu the Pikachu of your franchise, that says something.
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right. Outside of cookies, what other games are you getting into? You mentioned Minecraft.
Minecraft. Brimworld, Date Everything.
Yes, which you can find on the VOD channel.
Finds on the VOD channel. Basil Strikes.
Date Everything is like one of those games where, like, at this point, I'm very tempted to just start playing it by myself, because if we only save the game for when we stream, I'm never gonna finish it.
Yeah.
But it was a really good, fun batch of streams. There are so many characters I want to make hate me. I'm just like, oh.
Like the clock in the toilet.
Dude,
Dude.
I'm so excited to make them hate me.
I just love every time you happen upon a character that you just cannot vibe with, and it's so immediate and so strong. When you saw John Lou Pessoir for the first time,
It was just awesome.
I could feel the face that you're making. It's the Black Star disgusted face.
Yeah. It really was. I was just like, the funniest thing to me is because, like, there's a lot of characters in that game I actually was like, I was either lukewarm to and then, like, really warmed up to very quickly, or I was like, no, I'm in from Grin, let's go. And just some of these characters, like, what was the fucking name of the toilet again? I think Worm, you just said it.
John Lou Pessoir.
I just got the fucking God, I fucking hate it. I hate it so much. Anyway, I remember vividly when we got to that character, I, like, was listening to, like, the beat that they were doing, and I'm like, the beat is fart noises.
The beat is fart noises.
Like, here's the thing. I don't actually fully, like, I do not hate the concept. I do not think the concept is bad. In fact, I think the concept for the character is so good, it fills me with a visceral desire to want to bully the fuck out of him. The character is 100% doing its job correctly. Like, as a critic, perfect. I won't say chef's kiss because he's a toilet and I'm not into that shit.
Yeah.
But yes, you got this correct. Everything about this character is correct. The player, I want to fucking kill him. I want to drown him in his own toilet water.
my high school French teacher would have loved him.
Well, you know what? Your high school French teacher can go right in there with him.
Oh no, I don't disagree.
Ah, perfect.
I
Okay.
didn't have a French teacher. We didn't have French. We had Spanish and Japanese.
You guys had Japanese?
We did because we have Honda in town.
Oh, that makes sense actually.
There were too many weebs in my school. They didn't want to encourage that stuff.
Oh no, they fully encouraged that. We had an anime club. We had everything.
Okay, but, like, here's the problem, hun. You come from a generation where, like, that was actually, like, beginning very popular. Worm and I specifically come from the generation of, if anyone found out you liked Dragon Ball, they would be like, sure, I'll fight you on sight.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I came from the privileged generation.
Like,
a little bit.
Like, they had just managed to fight their way to having an anime club at my school when I graduated. But they couldn't get a club room yet, so they couldn't actually start, having meetings.
God.
It was like, yeah, we'll let you establish your anime club. One of the religious studies teachers was just like, hey, sure, I don't have any problem with that. Anime is pretty cool, actually. I'll sponsor this club. Okay, now they need a room to use as their club room. What about my room? You're already hosting the chess club. I can do both. No.
I hate that. Like, they ran you through the system just so they could say, well, we tried.
Yeah.
My Japanese teacher was cool. Her name was Iya Sensei. She was kind of unhinged, and I really loved her.
Okay, hold on. Unhinged in what way?
She would yell Japanese at us, like, in a joking manner. It's like, what does this say? what does this say? And we're like, Hito. Yes! Hito!
I can't think of the movie, but like the movie about the insane drum instructor. I'm just imagining that.
Whiplash.
Yeah, we've pretty much, yeah. I'm imagining Whiplash, but it's just like a 30-something-year-old woman yelling at a bunch of teenagers to say "nani" correctly.
For real. It was more so sentence structure because Japanese sentences are a lot different than ours.
Oh man.
Wait, Worm, I just realized just how fucking lucky Ari is. She got the male version of the great teacher Onizuka.
Oh no, this was a woman.
I said the female version. I said the gender bent version.
I thought you said the male. All I heard was male.
I mean, I did kind of go feh whenever I added the female part. I wasn't
male.
really enunciating correctly, to be fair.
You breathed out the first syllable.
Yeah, it's just like so painful. It's like female.
I see how you really feel about the females.
Yeah, you're all just
yeah.
objects.
Only when we're in bed.
Whoa! See, this is what
I mean, so long as there's consent.
There is. I love that we both were like, yes, we don't want me going to jail. This is both the fun and the danger of having a wife that is more unhinged than you. Is that, like, I would have stopped. Like,
I'm like a raccoon in the garage.
I'm a gentleman where it's just like, no, I won't talk about my wife's tits on a public broadcast, thank you. Meanwhile, I'm
a B cup.
just proving my point.
To be fair, my wife is very much the same. Only she does not have a great relationship with hers, so it'll just be like, we'll be talking about something tangentially about tits. It's like, bro, these fuckers here hefts them up in public and drops them. Fuck these things. And it's just,
I'm
well said.
so glad that I have small titties. I don't want to go through that shit.
Do you remember, I have their songs on my Spotify, but, like, I only listen to them, like, when I'm in, like, the right mood to be like, yeah, I'm going on a long car drive. I want to listen to something saucy. The two artists who, like, got really popular by, like, doing their hip-hop, but they were, like, running through grocery stores and, like, running through the streets and whatnot. And, like, one of the lyrics was, "Hello, Christ, I'm about to sin again." You know, those two?
yes.
Nope.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
You don't, hon?
Nope.
What? Okay, I know you've heard the sound because the thing that I remember you, like, attaching to was, like, the line that was, like, tiny titties in your face, and, like, you were clearly felt empowered by that. You were like, yes! Yes! It was like little waist, tiny titties in your face, and, like, I wrote that
song.
Yeah!
Tiny titties in your face, drop top, big subs. I'm like Nikki Super Bass.
Yes.
You wish by Flying a Boss.
Thank you. Also, they're
Gotcha.
they're good. Like, I am the very most generic, like, I love rock and roll white dude. I heard that song too many times on TikTok, and I'm like, I can't escape it. This song's just fucking good. Like, most of their songs are really... I think they came out with something... They did. They came out with something new recently, and I listened to it, and I'm like, fuck, this is really good! This is not the kind of music I'm into. I'm not into the more sensual stuff, but it's like, fuck, this is really good!
Paper, how could you?
It hits so hard. Also, thank you, Paper. Also, hi, Rice. It's just, I love I find that, like, I do not stick to one genre of music. Like I said, I like alternative and rock, like, the most, just because, like, that's, like, the thing that I clicked with. But, like, my Spotify is weird because, like,
It really is.
I don't love bands. I don't love individuals. I just like the songs. And, like,
Yeah.
there's very few groups where, like, it's banger after banger for me, where it's like, yeah, I'm actively going to remember you. Because, like, I just really like your fucking music.
I've been told I'm not allowed to have the aux cord because my Spotify has no rhyme or reason.
The problem with me is that, like, you'll hear some songs and you'll be like, no, this makes sense. No, this makes sense. Then you'll hear, Like Me, and then, like, everyone will look and go, what the fuck? And then it'll be like, yep, rock, anime song. Weird Al Yankovic, rock, anime song. Whole World from Outkast, rock, anime song. A series of parody songs!
Like, this is my, this is my like songs on Spotify. Baby No Money, Deco, Baby No Money, Baby No Money, Madeline May, Aurora, Baby No Money, Cosmo Sheldrake, Baby No Money, Baby No Money.
Like, I was playing my stuff
the
in the
Musical.
background one day, and it was like, it was, not There Are Other Ways. The first Hermes song. Wouldn't you like?
Wouldn't you like a taste of the power?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you
So-
like to use more than words? Yeah.
Yeah, so wouldn't you like something by Five Finger Death Punch?
Fucking rad.
Angelized by Ella Fitzgerald.
Oh, okay, you are me on crack when it comes to Spotify. You
Like,
really
'cause-
are out there.
Like, cause I don't try to fight my ADHD when it comes to finding music I like, so I don't put anything in any kind of order or grouping. It's just, here's everything I like. Like, here's all of the 5,000 songs that I know for sure I like. They're all in here somewhere. And it's just like, there's no rhyme or reason to how they get it.
Favorite epic song.
Ooh.
I
What's
already.
the second Herbie song? Dangerous.
Yeah,
Danger.
Dangerous
Ooh,
is very good. Dangerous is very good.
I really like Scylla. I know it's really short and it's not
I also
everyone's
really
cup
like
of tea,
Scylla.
but I love Scylla so much.
But it's
Run for your lives!
it's so god. I think
Like,
the biggest
I
thing
can't
I
remember
love.
her name,
I love
but the
singer,
singer that does Scylla. Oh, fuck.
So
Dude.
fucking good. I'm exceedingly biased because what people need to understand is I was and still am a fan of The Odyssey long before this musical came out. And I remember even telling you, Ari, because I picked up really quickly that they were changing a lot of things, which I'm like, it's not the first time, it's fine. But I remember when you're talking about it, and I got really into it. I think I got you into it, actually. Like, I stumbled on it, and then, like, it just kept going.
Yeah. And then I think Ellie was pulling me into it more and more.
Yeah, like, it just kept going. The challenge is also very good. I vividly was saying, the moment Odysseus gets home and kills everyone, that song has to fuck. It cannot just be good. It cannot
fucks so hard.
Oh
does.
my
When I
God.
first heard that song, there were chills down my spine.
And it's really funny because, like, I don't think that's actually a lot of people's favorite song. Like, people like it. It's cathartic. But for me, that is what I have been edging on ever since I got the first album. Like, that's the song. This is what I've been waiting for.
Like,
This
I feel like
will
it
be
takes
your fate.
Yeah.
it takes so much of the great moments throughout the musical and brings them all back, and you get like the resolution of the danger motif into a full-fledged like boss battle theme.
Keep your head down. He's aiming for the torches.
The torches.
Oh, it's so good. You don't think I know my own palace? I built it.
I built it.
And then, like...
I showed my dad that song as well, even though he has never heard anything else about the musical except maybe, like, the first 2 songs. I showed him that one.
Your dad 100% would be Odysseus in the right situation.
He would. My dad is, how do you describe my dad?
You can say it out loud. He's a doomsday prepper.
He is. He's a prepper. If anything were to ever happen to my mom or I, or my sister or my brother, there would be blood, and he would be in jail. Maybe. Who knows?
Actually, speaking on that kind of stuff, can I just say, the way Telemachus, was that his name? I think that was his name.
Oh, yeah, his son.
Okay, the stuff that they were talking about doing to him made me so happy when I can't remember his name, the leader of the suitors.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Also, gotta give props to that actor and singer too. You were deliciously a piece of shit. Good job. You did such a great job.
First of all, that man is too delicious in general.
No,
like,
right? Like he's so fun. Like the voice is so hot. It's like, stop being hot. I want you dead.
No, in real life he is also hot.
Oh, that's worse.
Like the line read on I just did.
What are you gonna do about it, Sham?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I'm just having a little gay panic. It's fine.
Just a little. One of my, I think you sent this TikTok, but like to me, hun, there was like someone was like, if you're one of the guys in the background, one of the suitors who's not at the moment bullying Telemachus, it's just like that moment of don't you dare call my mother a tramp. And she's like, oh. Like, I love it because as an audience member, that was me. I felt very in tune with the musical.
Like, I will never be fully comfortable with how attractive
they finished your new art, Worm. So you might have.
Excuse me while I peek my mic.
That wasn't even close to peeking, you coward.
I peeked my vocal cords before I could peek the mic.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, no, I understand that.
I don't have that problem. I have a wide range.
The funniest thing about whenever Ari does that is, like, I swear you could easily just, like, make a compilation of, like, how often their voice just peaks out. Because, like, it starts out to where you can hear something, and then, like, just add a reverb filter, and it would just sound like they went to a different realm of existence. So fucking funny.
And I don't live in an apartment anymore, which means I can do this.
So you probably couldn't hear that from her end, but my end, you can kind of hear it faintly.
Yeah.
I have not actually heard the Hold 'Em Down parody.
Oh, yeah, there's a... Oh, is it the one where it's like
one?
the birthday? Yeah, where it's like it's actually just them. I think it's like them like celebrating the Telemachus' actor's birthday, and they like did a bit where like it's him doing the hold him down, but it's like actually just being like, I'm gonna bake him a cake. Ooh.
Yeah, it's like
I mean that's much less traumatizing than the original.
They're trying to keep Telemachus from the castle so they can set up the party.
Oh, fuck. Alright, hun, do you want to talk about RimWorld a little bit before we start? Because we're going to skip me with video game stuff because we don't have enough time, but I do want to, like, go over our news stories today.
So there was a new update with RimWorld, which only happens, like, once every 2 years. People are kind of upset about it because, oh, that's an ad. Because, RimWorld is basically made with mods. There's a lot of quality of life stuff that you need mods for. There's a lot of little things that just make the game better with mods. And people are accusing Ludian Studios of just taking a bunch of stuff from mods and just putting them into the game and then putting a price behind it, which I get. But there are some other things that are like original that they also put in there, like the whole ship in space thing where you have to go and destroy a giant electronic brain so that all the mechanoids on the planet are deactivated and stuff like that. I don't think any other mod was doing that, but I like that concept.
I find that interesting that people are getting mad about it because depending on like what game you're talking about, like if the developers actively took the mod and like just did it themselves, that would be celebrated. Like every time the 14 devs do that, it's less of a, oh, we're mad that you did it. It's more of, fucking finally! We've only been asking for this for like 3 years!
I know when CD Projekt Red, makers of Cyberpunk and Witcher 3, do that, a lot of times they actually will go ahead and hire the actual mod creator, like, hey, you want to just come in and we can show you how to actually bake this into our system and we'll just make it part of the next patch. Also, you're good at this and we need people who are good at this. You want a job?
It looks
hey,
like...
man.
Look, that's a very nice mod you've got over there.
Be a shame if someone were to pay for you.
It would be a shame if someone paid you to make it canon.
Why does that just feel like a conversation that would happen between Lizzie and Core?
Yeah, actually, kind of. Or like, literally any time Law is just like commissioned, he's like, no, don't give me money, I'm bad. Meanwhile, all of us are like, we categorically disagree, take money.
Shut up and take my money. What?
Yeah.
Like, as somebody that is an artist and has done commissions in the past, why are people so against taking money for their artwork?
The best thing that I can explain is it's an antisocial thing. Like, it's like a mental thing. I'm gonna be so real. I've never had a problem paying, like, if I can't afford an artist, I just tell them, hey, I'm sorry, I was wrong, I can't afford you. Like, I have tipped artists in the past, and they're like, why'd you do that? And it's just like, because you gave me exactly what I asked for.
And I like it, and you did a good job.
Like, my wife has started over the last year posting some of her writing on, like, AO3. And she got her first bit of, like, interest in commission work. And it was like, she does write smut, so of course there was going to be a certain, like, kind of person that would be like, hey, do you do commissions? Where it's like, what kind of commission?
I hate that, like, I actually, because it was writing, I didn't immediately go to smut, and then when you said it, there was a part of my brain that felt like, oh, that makes so much more sense, that feels better. Like, I was like, oh, that's so cool, they get commissioned to, like, write different stories and stuff. It's smut. Why did I not immediately assume that?
Like, I was the one acting as go-between of, like, hey, we don't have, like, actual, like, guidelines set up yet. We don't have a commission sheet for you, but, like, just give us an idea of what it is you're looking for. We'll see if that's not a thing that we can make happen. And the description I got was so egregious and specific.
Oh dear.
Like, I was expecting, like, oh, probably has, like, some stuff that they're into that they like to see, maybe like some idea of, like, relationship between characters. Yes, they did. Whatever you're thinking, yeah, probably. And it was just like, I sat there, like, staring at the summary they sent me and just like, I'm not gonna pass that along.
I'm going to decline this offer.
I love the fact that, like, your goal to before you die is to make God blush. Meanwhile, your partner over here already doing that en masse.
Listen, my wife is way more unhinged, open-minded, and adventurous than me in every sense of the word.
Just Worm meets their wife. Who are you? I'm you, but hotter.
Dude,
I'm you with giant knockers.
pretty much. Pretty much. And it's just like, one, couldn't be happier. Absolutely thrilled. But also,
not the back of the thrill.
It's unequivocally fucking bussin'.
Every so often, there are many times I forget that you're a entire generation younger than me, and then you say some fuck-ass shit like that.
Yeah.
I say, Sir Reginald,
At least-
this is veritably bussin'.
At least we don't say Sigma.
Oh God, Sigma, these fucking nuts! I hate
Or
this.
skibbity toilet.
All right.
fucking hate
I
the
think
toilet.
we're not manifesting this shit in my podcast. We're moving
I'm
on.
manifesting, I'm manifesting, I'm
Shut
manifesting.
up!
Sylvia, I'm
Meow, meow, meow,
manifesting.
Not 90s Cartoon Network, Adventures of Gumball, PlayStation 1 Spider-Man. What is like the most millennial thing you can think of, Worm? To call
I don't know, man. Slap
The
bracelets.
mustache on the finger.
That's not a bad one.
It's not a bad one. I think I would make an argument that other generations would also claim that, but that's not a bad one. The first thing that goes to my mind is old SpongeBob jokes.
Yeah.
Now you must acquire a taste for freeform jazz. Oh, God. All right.
God.
Well, to get ready to wrap this up, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pull. I went on and I found some nerd-related news that I think is kind of worth chit-chatting about. Primarily pulled from GameSpot. I will show the articles as well as no, there was no and. I'm just gonna show the articles. I don't know why I was like trying to do something else with it. Okay, let me pull this up. First up, by Cherry Faulkner. Apologies, writers, if I get your names wrong. I just want to make sure that I am attributing you correctly. Twitch's biggest VTuber quits agency, alleging missing charity funds of over $500,000.
Oh yeah, but with Iron Mouse.
Yup.
I've heard that.
Yep. What I have to say is, if I had a nickel for every time a big content creator company stole from a charity, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Yeah, I think that was for like the Immunodeficiency Foundation or something like that.
I love that
That's
you
what it
actually. I initially read this, right? Because I wanted to read the article to make sure like I also like knew what the fuck I was talking about. You got that on your first try. My dumb fuck ass. Immunodeficiency.
I want you to know.
Got that in one.
I want you to
try.
know that your stream is currently at 260p. I can't read a goddamn thing that's on your screen. I got that off of TikTok.
I don't know why the stream is so, because like I'm not having any dropped frames.
I don't know. I can just barely see like the vague outline of our PNG tubers.
Then this is what I will do. I will go ahead and just share screen on Discord as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just Ryan. I think it's just Ari that's having problems.
Yeah, I'm just built different. I'm built wrong.
And built incorrectly. But yeah,
Built like an OSHA violation.
Because I am a PNG tuber, I felt like it was worth talking about this. Iron Mouse is someone like, okay, VTubing, the VTubing community is trash. Like I make jokes all the time picking on like furries and like hardcore anime the VTubing community and the agencies are just as fucking bad. I have no legs to stand on. Like, I like just being a little cartoon man that goes on adventures. It's not that complicated. But I have to call out the things I'm also a part of. And Iron Mouse is one of those people that, like, is probably the best example of someone who's just doing their own shit, living their own life, and they just had this they pushed upon them. And I'm really, this has fully killed V-Shoujo. Like, they put out a statement that they are shutting down. So, like, all the people that joined V-Shoujo are going independent again. And what's so crazy was, like, I literally remember seeing people, like, auditioning to join V-Shoujo. At the time, I was like, oh, I could try, but I need to get my own shit put together before I try that. It is insane that it feels like in my lifetime I've seen, like, it feels like watching Machinima die. Worm, you'll definitely for all you youngins, the really only way to get good comedy-based video game content on YouTube for a long time was with a third-party company called Machinima, and they killed so many companies and so many shows because of dumb contract dispute bullshit when they crashed. Like, if you've ever watched Battlefield Friends, if you've watched Sonic for Hire, anything within that realm, hell, even some College Humor stuff got affected by Machinima.
It was literally they were literally the only name in the game for the most part. Like,
yeah, and like people went independent. They survived. A lot survived more than died, which was great. And this just like reminds me of, this is like the epitome of just history repeating itself, just in a completely different way.
Because like in a
it doesn't
similar
repeat,
fashion,
but it sure does rhyme.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
In
yeah.
a similar fashion too, if this affects like the VTuber community, the way that affected, you know, that content community, where it changes the way you are able to do business with the people that are willing to do business with you.
Yeah, I really do think that that's a big part of it. I feel like we're gonna see a massive resurgence of a bunch of independent creators, or at the very least smaller agencies, and it's just like there's not gonna be these big agencies anymore. There's gonna be individual groups who just do one or two people or one or two groups, and they don't grow any bigger than that, because clearly this is not tenable. This is not sustainable. But I thought this was interesting to like read this and be like, we didn't start the fire. But with that, we'll cut now over to some news I think is mostly for Ari, but I'm sure other people will be very interested in as well. By okay.
This just in, Basil knows his wife.
By Osin Kunke, again, I apologize, I fucking don't know how to pronounce your name. On GameSpot, Hollow Knight Silksong will be playable next month at Gamescom. They're losing it. The mic has already been claimed.
Oh, I just assumed that they were chewing on the mic cord.
For all I fucking know. So this is really interesting because one, like, I still need to go and finish Hollow Knight, but like Hollow Knight was like one of the other games that like Ari and I like bonded over. That shit was so good. So I'm excited for Silksong. Clearly not as excited as some people. But I'm excited for Silksong, and it's been so like heartbreaking to see like just how fucking long this game's taking to come out. And like during a recent Xbox showing, this game was hinted that it was coming, and then it's like we didn't see anything of it. Now the fact there's a playable demo, and from this from this article, since 2019, it has been since 2019 that any demo has been popped out.
This game has been in development for a very, very, very long time, to the point where it is now a meme. And it's like, oh, this thing will happen before Silk Song comes out.
The jokes, this is so dire that people are like, Grand Theft Auto 6 will happen before Silk Song comes out.
Probably.
Listen, the important thing is Cyberpunk 2 still won't be out.
If Cyberpunk 2... No, but they're working on it. But if Cyberpunk 2 comes out before Silk Song, just end the universe. Like, we're cooked. It's not worth it anymore.
It's over.
It's just
over.
fucking go. Like, it's like, it turns into a, like, reality-shattering adventure, like, Gumball when, like, his dad, like, gets a job and almost completes a delivery. It's like, no, you can't release the game before Silk Song! It'll destroy the universe! But, the thing is, I wanted to bring this up because, like, I need to look into this, but to my understanding, it seems like the big reason that Silk Song hasn't come out is there's been a lot of internal development issues. Like, a lot of infighting is like, the wording that has been used. But, like...
I'm not entirely sure of the reason why, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I didn't get a chance to, like, look into this deeper, so by all means, those who end up watching the video of this, put in the comments and, like, help educate us, because, like, knowing that this game is, in fact, not dead, I'm like, I have to do more research. I just didn't have time before this podcast. Alright.
Silk Song.
Next up, this one's just very funny to me.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
yes, exact. It is literally just that. Once again, Biocini, or Oisine, the name is here. I'm too white. I'm too white for my own good. I'm sorry. Warner Brothers hiring for live service game, despite Suicide Squad's disappointing performance. The overall thing is that they haven't outright, like, hey, we're hiring, but a hiring job has been posted and they're kind of hinting at it. And the only thing I can think of is, no, actually, I have nothing to add. Worm, you said it correctly.
Like, the closest thing they've had outside of this to a live service game is probably DCL.
Yes, they're still making content for DC Universe Online.
Yeah. DC Universe Online still... I saw an ad for that a while back, and I was like, but I was playing this when I was still in school.
Just insert that bit from the Owl House. It's just like, oh, when did this movie came back out 50 years ago, but I remember seeing it in theaters. I was a literal, like, pre-adult when DC Universe launched.
Like, I still remember that, like...
Fuck, I'm old!
Yeah.
Sorry,
He's
go.
old. I just the elderly.
No, like, cause I was looking and I was remembering the way they introduce you to it, of like the whole, Lex Luthor came back into the past, and the only way we can avert the destruction of the human race is if everyone makes way more superpowered people. Whose power do you want a weak copy of?
I love that even when the game came out, like everyone was willing to roll with it, but like everyone had a similar reaction of, in what fucking reality is that a good idea? Like, that is a terrible idea. What the fuck are you... What do you mean, make more superpowered individuals? You guys can barely deal with the ones that are here now.
Like,
you know what this highway needs to stop traffic? Another lane.
Every time.
Oh my god.
Like, now, are you going to widen the road further down or make more exits? Of course not.
Nope. Are you gonna do stuff with public transportation so people don't have to drive? Nope.
No, don't you understand? Why do you need public transportation if you can fly? You see,
you won't be able to fly consistently, but you can fly for like 15 feet at a time.
I want the power
That's not jumping.
I want the power of flight and supersonic speeds. All right, cool. The monkey paw curls. You go at Mach 5 and all your bones in your body break and your skin peels off.
You pass out and you just fall to the ground like a dead bird.
I don't remember.
Boom.
There was a monkey's paw thing, and a guy wished for super strength, and he went to lift something, and then like the immediacy with which the bones in his arms broke. It's like, whatever. It's like, oh, you should have wished for super durability to go with that. Yeah.
You need, for super strength, you need super bone density.
Yeah.
Of course, if you have more bone density, that means that your arms are going to be a lot heavier.
I need some milk.
But yeah, this is just such a weird idea of like, hey, what's a thing that's never really been profitable for us? Why don't we do that?
Why do we make it profitable?
Yeah.
In parentheses, we're not.
Like, because here's the thing. I can't say that, like, live service bad when I play several live service games. But, like, figure out what your live service game is going to be and how it's going to be a good game that makes people want to play it. Stop trying to think of how do we bleed our players before you think of how to keep them first.
I mean, and maybe the problem here isn't so much live service so much as it is Warner Brothers Montreal.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these are the same fuckers that patented, basically made it to where no one can use their Nemesis system, and they're not going to use it, so.
They refuse to use it. They won't let anyone else use it.
It's just Steamboat Willie all over again.
But it's a great mechanic. We agree. So why don't you put it in anything? No. Well, can someone else pay you to use it? No.
No.
I don't think I will.
Oh. All right. And then I'm not gonna show this one just because, or like on stream, because it's just like kind of expected. It's just kind of neat. Amazon's Warhammer 40K show is likely still years away by Land Pits. This is a good thing. Like, Warhammer is such an interesting setting, and it's so big that for it to be any good, I need to have a 5-year-old child in my arms before the show comes out.
Also, the built-in audience for that is never going to be forgiving of any inaccuracies. So you really do have to say, hey, why don't we get really intentional with everything we do with this? Because otherwise, some weirdo is going to show up at our fucking headquarters.
I mean, that is definitely a fear, and I do genuinely hope that, like, no one actually has to go through that bullshit. But, like, even then, like, just on the concept that, like, Warhammer has so much that you can do with it, but also so many ways you can screw it up that even the creators of the universe still screw it up sometimes. So it's like, yes, please, take years to make this. Please do not try and make this as quickly as possible. You're gonna get it wrong, and then we'll just go back to only having the crappy tabletop game. I want the books, I want the video games, and I want a TV series. It's League of Legends all over again. I cannot stand League of Legends, but God, do I love Legends of Runeterra. I love that it has become primarily a single player card roguelike. I love that I can play Twisted Fate and Yasuo and their kit works because it's silly. Give me games that have nothing to do with your shitty ass version of a game that I don't want. Give me literally everything else.
I mean, at least we have someone who's like annoyingly well informed on the franchise involved with it.
Yes, I'm actually very happy that Henry Cavill is still a part of it, and it seems like he is like completely all in on the concept. Now, hopefully,
Cookie Run.
Say what?
I was just gonna say Cookie Run put out trading cards, and I'm very weak, and I will probably get some.
This will open up. So Ari used to collect Pokemon cards, so I feel like this is justification to just return to that, but in a different way. One day they'll discover Magic the Gathering.
I don't want to touch Magic the Gathering. It scares me.
Good answer. Good answer.
As it should. As it should.
My wife's boyfriend is a huge Magic fan. He plays Commander, I think it's called.
Yeah, like the faster version.
Yeah, and it's just like I've seen him like sorting out all of his cards. Like, yeah, so I got this. So if I get an opportunity for this, I'm gonna do this. And it's just like I'm watching the cryptid math of his brain expand, and I'm just like, I'm glad I didn't get into this. I don't know if I could do that and be a person.
I just love the idea. It's just like your wife's boyfriend is like in a little cellar. It's like, yes, good. The army's coming together wonderfully. Just plotting and scheming. It's like, nah, when I get back in there, they're not ready. It's like, bro. just turns into like a little rat man with magical cards.
See, I have this one that expands my domain. You see, I have this one that is a big titty goth GF.
That's I know. Here's. Yeah, that's definitely. There's so many goth women in Magic the Gathering. I swear to God.
This is goth woman number 1. This is goth woman number 2. This is goth woman number 3, but with big honkers.
And this.
I currently work with a chick who also plays Command. Her and her husband both play it, and I love the thing when you talk to people who play Magic, where it's like. You activate the trap card of mentioning Magic where they can hear you, and it's that, like, feral snap to attention.
You just see them slide in.
And you hear, like, really rushing piano music.
Like, brings out a binder or a box full of cards that you don't know where they were keeping it, but now they're going to show you every single card they have.
Listen,
Hey guys, did I hear you talking about Magic?
That was so effective, I thought someone actually broke into the voice chat somehow.
Same, dude.
I can't bully Magic players, though, because, like, that's just me with tabletop RPGs. Like, I'm no better, I just have a different addiction.
Basil, you can't bully people who lack self-respect.
Sorry, Ellie.
I thought a real person snuck behind me. All right, chat. Put in the comments below in the video, like, ASMR from my wife. Scary ASMR from my wife.
I'm gonna get all up in your ears. I'm gonna scratch out all of your brain matter.
That could actually.
Listen, no, hold on. Like that could work actually.
Time to scrape out your brain matter.
Nails clawing on the inside of my brain.
She's in my brain. She's in my goddamn brain. But with that,
your sinuses next.
No, they're so clogged
you don't want to be
already.
in there.
I know all podcasts. I know y'all have been hearing me sniffing and coughing like a fucking monster.
It's like ASMR, I clean out your sinuses, and you just hear a vacuum.
It's on like the lowest setting if you just like describe the vacuum and all of its features like it's an advertisement.
This is a Dyson D175. It's only $129.
And for that
Not
price,
sponsored.
for that price, you get one hell of a value.
It's the only vacuum on the market that is gentle enough clean your sinuses.
The only vacuum strong
Absurd.
enough. The only vacuum gentle enough and strong enough to clean out your boogies.
Get you all boogied out.
And if it happens to take
That's
a
its
little bit- a little bit
catchphrase.
of the
Get all
massacre,
boogied
right?
out. That's its catchphrase. Sorry, Worm. I just walked
Nope.
all over you.
Nothing boogies down like a dice.
Oh, come on, pay them, Dyson. I represent my client, Wormhole. He is asking for a measly $500,000 compared to the millions Dyson has made using his slogan.
I'm kind of afraid, in all seriousness, if you do put a vacuum up to your nose, I'm afraid it would collapse your lungs.
Probably.
It would hurt. It would actually.
It might collapse your sinuses first, in which case you'd have some hemorrhaging up there before it actually got to figure out. Now, if you put it in your mouth,
Ugh.
It's like, I'm sorry, sir, you have infected sinuses. One Dyson vacuum later. Well, the good news is you don't have a sinus infection anymore.
So, quick thing. When I was helping out in another bank branch the other day, my sinuses were fucking me up. So I said, man, I wish I could just take my nose off and just clean out my sinuses. And the lady that I was helping with, she said, oh yeah, they do a thing where they cauterize the inside of your sinuses. And then she started describing, how you do it. And my face just apparently got more and more disgusted. And she just went, you know what? I'm gonna leave it at that. And I said, thank you.
You had an actual cartoon moment where, like, oh yeah, there's actually that. Like, the cartoon cuts to, like, a bunch of, like, horrible saw noises and dogs barking as your face slowly becomes more overshadowed and more horrified.
moments like that are why I'm no longer allowed to give people animal facts at work.
Random
Listen,
animal fact. Squid
people
brains
need
are
to know-
donut shaped.
People need to know how horrible the dolphins are.
Dolphins masturbate with fish heads.
Okay. Okay, this is unironically a good segue into the big news story of the day.
Okay.
But
I'm scared.
But I also want to double check, do either of you have any news stories or any funny things you want to bring to the table? Although, again, this is a very good segue to it.
It is World Cheesecake Day today. Or National Cheesecake Day.
One of the best days of the goddamn year, I tell you what.
God damn, that's not bad. What about you, Worm?
I got nothing.
Alright. Then I will request that you guys hold your reactions until I'm able to also show chat, and so I can read the title.
Okay.
By Jeffrey Collins of the Associated Press. Radioactive wasp nests found at site where U.S. once made nuclear bombs.
So this happened in one of my books. But instead of radioactivity, it was slime that they found at the bottom of the Marianas Trench, and it turned these bees into rat-sized mutant things that tore apart somebody's sinew by sinew, nerve by nerve, until they just couldn't die, and they were just a head and shoulders.
Kill it with fire.
They killed it with the pressure of the Marianas Trench.
For like half a second, I thought you said the depression of the Marianas Trench.
Also, the depression.
All right. Workers at a site in South Carolina that once made key parts for nuclear bombs in the U.S. have found a radioactive wasp nest, but officials said there is no danger to anyone. Bull, and pardon my French, fucking shit.
Listen, okay, because here's the thing, right? This, we already have wasps.
And they suck.
Agree.
This was already a horror story.
This was already a horror story. Please stop.
Like, now they're radioactive.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is, I don't want to set the world on fire. I really hope that doesn't get copyrighted. Like that can't happen.
I
I'm
don't
eager to
think
see
so.
who copyrights you.
That'd be very funny to watch. Anyway, before my nose kills me, employees who routinely check radiation levels at the Savannah River site near Aiken found a wasp nest on July 3rd on a post near tanks their liquid nuclear waste is stored. According to a report from the U.S. Department of Energy, the nest had a radiation level 10 times what is allowed by federal regulations. The wasps! The wasps are now criminals! I fucking knew it! I've always
You can
known
also
they
find
were
that-
dirty criminals.
You can also find that in Mexican dishware. Sometimes.
Yeah, that is true.
The wasps are not a part of the Mexican cartel. They just have like a whole other side business of just rubbing themselves on people's dishware and then selling it back to them.
Like,
I have no idea why it's like that. Why the dishes are like that.
I
But-
think it's one of the pigments that they use.
Okay.
It's a radioactive isotope that gets that coloration,
Gotcha.
and so it makes some Mexican dishware a little bit spicy.
Makes it taste like cancer. Radiation, more like angry atoms in my body.
The workers sprayed the nest with insect killer, removed it, and disposed of it as radioactive waste. No wasps were found, an official said. The wasps already escaped. They got so radioactive, they saw the future and said, "We must leave. They're coming for us tonight."
We must go. The two-leggeds are coming.
The two-legged.
Like, I just feel like that was handled a little too blithely. Like, I feel like that should have been like a very much like a DEFCON 1 situation. Like, dear God, the wasps are radioactive. It's like, but we don't know that yet. We know enough.
Wait,
Burn the whole thing.
the wasps! Tonight's top news story. The wasps are radioactive. It's like, there's no details. There's just like a long silence. It's like, Tom, do you want to? No! I don't need to go into detail. The wasps are radioactive. Stay inside.
I
Like,
think we'll have another Spider-Man situation, but with wasps.
Oh,
No,
that'd be worse because
No.
the wasp man would 100% just be a villain.
Because listen, here's the thing. You know how most animals are either like dog software or cat software, right? Like bats are just sky puppies,
I
and
guess,
I love
yeah.
them.
Bats are just
Wasps
sky
are just
puppies.
murder.
Wasps are their own thing.
They're just murder. Bad decisions.
They're
Yeah.
just a bug.
They're the concept. of murder.
Pre-smoked cigarettes. That's what they are.
Pre-smoked cigarettes.
Like,
Wasps
So,
are
I work at
just
a
lung
casino.
cancer from secondhand smoke.
so like I work at a casino, and sometimes you'll get people
Wasps are
who are like,
Newports.
so like they can't afford cigarettes, so they're literally going and looking through the cigarettes people have gotten rid of to see if there's anything that still has something left to smoke.
Yeah.
That's
And it's just like I watch it happen. Sometimes it's just,
and like
No.
you watch this happen, and then like out of the corner of your eye, you swear you saw a wasp crawl out of their mouth.
like
I thought you
honestly,
were gonna say a wasp fly away with a cigarette butt.
honestly, I feel like wasps prefer cigarettes after someone else has smoked them already.
It's like they just nibble. Yes, I can taste their life force on this.
Like,
Have you guys seen that video? This is from like a few years ago of Markiplier watching a video of a bee carrying a noodle away, and he looks at the camera and goes, "Did that bee just steal a noodle?"
I've never seen that.
Same
Let me
energy,
try to find
honestly. Same energy, honestly.
Except one would make me be like, nature's so amazing. The other is just like, the world was a mistake.
The report said there is no leak from waste tanks, and the nest was likely radioactive through what is called on-site legacy radioactive containment. Dude, Legacy Radioactive is such a good band name. Radioactive Legacy. Fuck, that goes hard.
That is a good name. Also, here is
the
link. I'm gonna
have to go in and I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm gonna have to go in and edit like some of my sniffling because it's bad. I'm so sorry.
Did a Beatrice steal a noodle?
It's not even as bad as you think.
Oh, I'm gonna listen in. I'm gonna hear the goop sounds my nose is making in my throat, and I'm like, ugh, no, stop. I need to.
Maybe we need to cauterize your sinuses.
Basil is becoming goop.
I am just listen.
He's becoming a slime boy.
Listen, I would be even sexier as a slime boy. You can't say I wouldn't.
Yes, 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 yes.
Well, you know what you gotta do, Baz. Anyway.
Yeah, clearly I have to find one of these radioactive wasps and let it sting me until I become goop.
That time Basil was reincarnated as a slime boyfriend.
Yeah.
Wait, why were you so prepared for that? That was...
I need to finish that anime.
Knowing the type of wasp nest could also be critical. Some wasps make nests out of the dirt, and others use different material, which could pinpoint where the contamination came from. Tom Clements, executive director of the group, wrote in a text message, I want to slap this man. Just preemptively, I want to tell... He deserves to get slapped. I'm as mad as a hornet that the SRS didn't explain where the radioactive waste came from, or if there is some kind of leak from the waste tanks that the public should be aware of. Dude, time and fucking place.
He made that joke. He was waiting for that.
Like,
he started the day with that joke, and no one laughed. Like, this, you guys don't get it. This is funny, okay? This is funny.
The press will think it's funny.
Yo, he totally was talking to like his assistants and like the HR department trying to prep him for the discussion and the interview, and they're like, "Please, Tom, for the love of Christ, don't make the Hornets joke." I'm gonna.
I'm making the Hornets joke, Janet.
This is already a PR nightmare. They're gonna make Fallout video game references. Please take this seriously.
I am taking it seriously.
In fact,
I'm as mad as a hornet about it.
Yes! The tank farm is well inside the boundaries of the site, and wasps generally fly just a few hundred yards from their nests, so there is no danger they are outside the facility. Once again, lies. I have now learned that wasps can fly a few hundred yards from their nest.
Yeah, just stay away from their nest, forehead.
I could stumble upon that nest so easily, not meaning to. I now know the general range of any given wasp, so every time one pops up, I'm gonna shit myself and be like, I'm within 100 yards of a nest.
You don't know what a yard length is.
And you know what? Thank God I live in freedom units, because when I find out unwillingly how long a yard is, I'm going to shit myself.
Hey Basil.
No, Basil. No, Basil. Don't tell me. I don't want to shit live on stream. I want someone to pay me for that first.
I won't tell you. But hey, Ari, you know how 100 yards is approximately the size of...
3 feet, yeah.
I was gonna say football field, actually.
Yes, actually, it is a football field.
Oh no. I hate knowing this. Well, I shit myself. If there had been wasps found, they would have significantly lower levels of radiation than their nests, according to the statement which was given to Icahn Standard. The site was opened in the early 50s to manufacture plutonium pits needed to make the core of nuclear bombs during the start of the Cold War with the Soviet Union. Now the site has shifted toward making fuel for nuclear plants and cleanup. The site generated more than 165 million gallons of liquid nuclear waste, which has, through evaporation, been reduced to about 34 million gallons, according to the Savannah River mission completion. There are still 43 of the underground tanks in use, while 8 have been closed, meaning there are more wasp nests in the other 43 underground tanks. It's only a matter of time.
What's the thing I'm thinking of? I'm trying to think of it. Is this real? I don't think this is real.
I don't know, you gotta share it with us first before we can confirm.
So there was this thing forever ago, where people were talking about what to do with nuclear waste and to make sure that future civilizations and stuff don't go there, because nuclear waste is going to stay there until the sun explodes. So they were thinking about making, what is this called? Speaking to the future, I guess, where they put, let me copy this, where they put shit like this over the nuclear waste so that no matter what, nobody will go there.
I almost want it to be real. So, chat, imagine a tree, but it's just a bunch of metal spikes. And, like, that was their game plan to stop people from going to look for nuclear waste. Just, like, cartoonish metal spike trees. I want that to be real, just because I hate humanity that much.
Okay, but I want, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea, but, like, I want to use this for, like, a short story at some point. Right?
It is kind of sick looking.
A forest of heavy metal trees.
Okay, but you have to also include radioactive wasps that live in the trees.
They have the ones that eat your sinews.
I'm just gonna jump out the window now.
Okay, but be careful. There's a handful of those metal tree. Ooh.
Oh, there goes his heart.
Oh no, and the wasps found him.
One of the wasps just picked up his heart and is flying away. Did that wasp just steal a heart?
Did that wasp steal a
Not like this.
Not like this! I just imagine. Choke on it! Choke on it!
the SAO abridged thing. Choke on it. How does it taste?
Oh, alright, and I think that is gonna be the end of our first episode. It's closing time. You don't have to go home, but unfortunately, you can't stay here. So sounding off, Wormhole, is there anyone you want to shout out to?
My mind completely went blank, but you can find me on all kinds of social media, either at Wormhole or on Twitter at @the_Oracle. You can also find some of the stories that I kind of sort of co-write on AO3 and Wattpad under Rage Tastes Lovely.
Ooh, yes, I'm liking this. Thank you for being on and being a fantastic co-host. I had so much fun. I didn't really get to talk about any of, like, the game stuff I wanted, and I'm like, I don't care. It's fine, because both of my co-hosts said so much fun shit, and I got to poke fun at them. Mission accomplished. But yes, Worm, thank you for being a fantastic co-host. I'm looking forward to doing this again next week.
Absolutely, man.
And of course, my wonderful, my fantastic, my has probable criminal charges after being on this show, my wife, Ari. Do you want to shout anything out?
You can find me anywhere as Cherry Coke Royal. I do art and commissions, and since Art Fight is pretty much done now, I will be free to do my own little things. So if you need any art done, or you need, I don't know, recommendations on what to wear, you can hit me up.
Nice. Appreciate that. Thank you again for being our first guest. You brought all of your entire energy, and I'm so grateful for it.
Yeah, I crocheted for most of that.
Hey, listen, it kept you focused. That's what matters. Also, her crocheting, it's fucking cool. It's like they've made some cool shit. And of course, I am Basil, not the Herb Strikes. You can find me on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Blue Sky, and probably some underground black market shit under Basil Strikes. I will be posting this video up on the main channel with a little bit of audio editing again, sorry. Pretty soon. And then you can expect us to come back and open up our lovely tavern next week. It will either just be me and Worm, which will be fine because we're lovely and we're awesome, or I will hopefully garner one of my other friends to be a wonderful guest for us. Until then, we're closing up shop, we're taking all the empty drinks, and we're kicking out the drunkards who passed out, as nature intended. Thank you.
Get out of here, Jerry.
Thank you for being here on the only podcast with a budget lower than the fucking iron in the ground. I don't know. I didn't plan for that one. Bye!